Don't get alarmed that, for example, Adriana Lima stops drinking water like 12 hours before the show. Hey guys, welcome back to a new blog. So today I'm gonna share with you the top facts that you need to know before you watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show. If you already saw it, I still invite you to continue watching this video because it's very interesting, okay? So to start, I'm a commercial model based in DC. If you want to see my portfolio, I have on the description box my website, and if you want to work with me, there's also my email address so you can get in touch. Okay, so this has been one of my biggest pet peeves of all time, and I am so glad and so happy that I finally have a YouTube channel where I can talk about it, because it frustrates me so much looking at people's comments about the show and about the girls. So let's get to it. Okay, so why and how do Victoria's Secret models look the way they look for the show? First off, let's start with the most basic and simple, and something that I think everybody knows, is that jeans play a huge part of the way that these people look. They were born this way. They literally were born this way. Their metabolism, the size of their hips, whatever it is, it's about jeans. How do these models get into the show? They have to audition for their spot. So it's not just because, oh, they did it one year, they still have the spot next year. No, it's not like that. They have to audition for the spot, and the brand is strict about their measurements. So it's not that they want to look that way, it's that if they want to be on the show, they have to be these measurements. And if you don't know, the industry measurements are 34 for their chest, 24 inches for their waist, and 34 inches for their hips. So if they're not these inches and they're not 5'9" or taller, they're not gonna be on the show. Other thing that you need to understand is these ladies, they work out and eat healthy all year round, and they pump it up weeks prior to the show. Not everybody goes like no carbs or like no protein. Like, for example, Candace, she says that she eats a ton of carbs and a ton of protein, and she says that she eats more than a man. I don't know how much is that, but I actually believe it. Believe me that they're all humans. These ladies want to have a cheat meal. They want to have a burger. Adriana Lima has a sweet tooth just like me, but she has willpower. And if you're getting paid 7 figures or relatively less than that to walk the runway, wouldn't you have the willpower to just not cheat on your diet? If their bodies change, they need to audition again. This is their work. Like, this is what they do for a living. They have the time to work out every single day, and some even work out twice a day. So you cannot compare yourself to them, because maybe you don't have the time to work out twice a day. Maybe you don't have the time to work out every single day of the week. So the results are gonna be different from a regular person than a model who has all the time to work out for a show. Another thing is that they take care of their skin religiously. So if you see them walking the runway and you see them with a very glowy skin, it's because they have taken care of their skin amazingly. Like, it's incredible how much they take care of their skin. Like, I read the articles and I'm like, wow, they have dermatologists and they have diets and they have cleans and they go to a sauna. Like, they do a lot for their skin. When they're walking on the show and you see them like amazing like bodies, and that you see their abs and everything, like, also remember that they're covered in makeup. It's not just their face, they're literally covered in makeup. They're bathed in bronzer basically, because the brand wants to create an illusion of perfection, and that's what it is. It's an illusion, because they're selling bras and panties, and they want the females that are watching the show to be like, I want to look like that, and I want to feel like that, I want to look confident and sexy. So that's what they're creating, is the show. Don't get alarmed that, for example, Adriana Lima stops drinking water like 12 hours before the show, because she only does it for the show. And this is something that bodybuilders and bikini competitors do all the time too for their competitions. So it's nothing like, oh, the fashion industry, like blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like, this is something that other people also do in the fitness world. This is just a part of their job and how the industry works. They are not looking like this to send a bad body image to you. They're not doing it because they wanna say like, oh, men prefer slimmer and thinner and girls, because this is not what's happening. They work really, really hard to look like this, because if they look like this, they're gonna be on the show and they're gonna earn money. Like, I don't really see any female or any girl or any woman that is gonna go through so much hard work to be able to look good for a man. Like, for me, it does not make any sense. They're doing it for the money. So in conclusion, just like enjoy the show and take it as a motivation to eat healthy and hit the gym. If you're not super tall and slim and your goal is not to be a fashion model, there is literally no need for you to stress out about your measurements or the way that they look, or that you don't look like these girls, because these girls, this is their job, this is what they do for a living. So it's a completely different thing than somebody that does other things for their life. So don't worry about it, and please stop the body shaming. These girls work so freaking hard to be where they're at right now and to look how they do, that there's no need for you or for somebody else to body shame them, okay? So as final note, just stop saying please eat a burger or please eat a sandwich when you see them, because believe me that after the show is over, they go all out with pizza and burgers and fries. So they're just as any other human. They just work really hard and they have willpower. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you think there's somebody that needs to hear this, please share it. And also comment below. I got new videos coming every week. I try. And also please follow me on social media. I got all my links on the description box. And see you guys